What is going on, everybody? Welcome back for the X Factor Daily NBA show. Another day here of your daily NBA news, scores, and updates. We're going to hop right into it here. We had 6 games on last night. But for all your daily NBA coverage, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into it here. The New Orleans Pelicans took care of the Washington Wizards 132 to 112. Anytime I tuned into this game, it wasn't really close at all. Obviously losing by 20, pretty much indicative of the case. CJ McCollum had 34 and 5. That's what I want to highlight from this game here is, are we positive CJ McCollum shouldn't be an all-star this year? I mean, if you look at the case, you've got Zion, who obviously rightfully so should have, and Brandon Ingram, who was at a time. But both of those guys being injured, Zion probably won't be healthy enough to come to the All-Star game. And I think the Pelicans team is good enough to have an all-star, outside of those two guys. They're 25 and 16. They look really good. And CJ McCollum is leading the way, and he looks really good this season. Obviously, it comes down to there's so many good guards in the Western Conference that it's going to be difficult, I think, to make the case. But it sucks, but it's probably not going to happen. Quickly for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma had 19, Porzingis had 23 and 10, Corey Kispert had 17, Monty Morris with 13. Wizards, I'm tired of talking about them. 17 to 24 in the year. The Boston Celtics took care of the Chicago Bulls, 107 to 99. Zach LaVine tried his hardest to bring the Bulls back into this. He finished with 27, 7 and 6. Patrick Williams had 10 points, shot 3 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. Patrick Williams is slowly turning into a 3-and-D kind of guy, shooting 42% on the year. And over the course of his last several games, he's hit, I think, 3 every game. So good stuff there. Jason Tatum with 32, 8 and 7. Phenomenal night from him. Grant Williams with 20 and 8 off the bench. This is why the Celtics are one of the best teams in basketball. You've got Jason Tatum, you've got Jaylen Brown, but then you've got so many good guys that can come off the bench or, get rotation in the starting lineup and can put up points. So nice stuff there. Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks took care of the Knicks 111 to 107 in Madison Square Garden. This was an interesting game. Not for the best reasons. Giannis 6 of 15 from the field. Brook Lopez 7 of 16. Drew Holiday 5 of 14. Joe Ingles 6 of 14. Julius Randle. I'm just pause for dramatic effect here. 9 of 29. Quentin Grimes 1 of 7. Mitch Robinson 1 of 4. Jalen Brunson 15 of 30. That's still pretty good, but just an ugly, ugly game. Julius Randle kept shooting that thing when he shouldn't have. Shot 1 of 12 from 3. It was bad. It was ugly. Drew Holiday was able to come up clutch, though. He struggled throughout the game, but came up clutch in the end. And the Bucks able to pull out the victory. Is Julius Randle as good as we thought, or as good as people think? I'm not the guy to ask this to, because I was never really a fan of Julius Randle's game coming into college. And at Kentucky, it was kind of just ugly to me. It's get his head down, get to the rim, throw it up, and get about 3 or 4 offensive rebounds before it finally goes in. And I get it. Everybody struggles, but shoot 1 of 12 from the field or from 3 and 9 of 29 from the field, just not a good look. I'm just not the biggest Julius Randle fan, but that's me personally. The Grizzlies took care of the Spurs 121 to 113. Both Jones brothers facing off against each other, starting in the starting lineups. Really cool stuff there. That's awesome stuff to see. 2 brothers going at it in the starting lineup in the NBA. 122 to 109 was the score as the Nuggets took care of the Lakers. Nikola Jokic 14, 11, and 16. 5 of 5 from the field. 1 of 1 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Absolutely insane stuff. He just continues to find different ways to be productive. Michael Porter Jr. had 12. KCP had 16. Jamal Murray had 34. It's a really good sign for this Nuggets team. Really, hopefully, can continue this up. And Bruce Brown is just phenomenal off this bench for this Nuggets team. He finished with 15 and 7. I love Bruce Brown here in Denver. Russell Westbrook had 25, 7 and 7, but it was ugly. Like, his first half was really bad. And Thomas Bryant was 17 and 10. He's been a nice piece for this Lakers team because they've needed it. And the last game of the night, 136 to 111 was the score out in Sacramento as the Kings took care of the Orlando Magic. This Magic team, I mean, they had multiple guys scoring double figures, which is nice. They just really need a nice point guard. I think I'm going to say this now. The Magic are a point guard away from being sleepers in the East. Obviously, it's not going to happen this year. So I'm not saying if they get one now, they're going to magically turn things around. But I'm saying if they acquire like a good point guard, like Fred VanVleet, Trae Young, somebody of that caliber, and I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. I like this Magic team a lot, but I really like this Kings team right now. Harrison Barnes had 30. Keegan Murray had 15. Sabonis with a quiet night, 12, 10, and 8. De'Aaron Fox also with a quiet night, only 11 points. But this is what I like about this Kings team. Your two-star struggle, and you're still able to pick up the victory. Malik Monk had 14 off the bench. Trey Lyles with 14 off the bench as well. And Metu off the bench had 11 and 9 as well. So a great night in the NBA last night. Lots of fun games. We have another great night full of games tonight as well. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all your daily NBA coverage. Be sure to stay tuned in. We got a lot of stuff coming out this week. So until then, we'll see you all around.